Hello, Ragers, and welcome back to another episode of Rage It. Today we're going to be taking another look at fat logic, where being overweight has no negative side effects, and where cake makes you skinny. Embarrassing moments in structural fat phobia. The seatbelt in my lift pool driver's brand new car didn't fit me, so all four of us silently drove the entire 10-minute trip with beep, beep, beep. Yeah, that's definitely not structural fat phobia. Seatbelts fit morbidly obese people. If you don't fit in a seatbelt, you are massive. His plate. This plate is the same as hers. Because you don't have to eat less just because you're a girl. I mean, to be fair, there is some truth to this. The sex of a person is not the determining factor of how much food they need to eat. You know, it's a whole bunch of other factors such as your size and activity level, metabolism. But if you don't think that there's a difference between men and women, just look around in public. If you have to sacrifice your mental health and deny your hunger cues to be thin, then you are not meant to be thin. Nor is it healthy for you to be thin. Your body is perfect just the way it is, and you should listen to your body when it tells you when or what to eat. This is really bad advice. Most people don't understand their body as well as they think they do. A lot of people confuse thirst for hunger. And even if they do know that they are thirsty, a lot of times they'll have something like a soda, which is not the same thing as drinking a cup of water. You have to understand what your body needs as well as what you want or you think you want, as well as having self-control and not just eating until you're stuffed and hurting. Your hatred of soda is class snobbery and fat phobia. Do you know what else has tons of sugar in it? Freaking fruit. Christ almighty. Just stop talking about nutrition, 99.9% of you, because you don't know anything and you're perpetuating stigma. Yeah, fruit does have sugar in it, but a cup of fruit has usually around 10 grams of sugar. A cup of soda has 25 grams of sugar, as well as fruit has other things that are beneficial for your body, and it doesn't create a blood sugar spike like soda does. Sup, y'all? I'm feeling crappy about myself right now because I went to Goodwill and a petite, skinny girl felt the need to buy everything cute above size 3X for herself. Can you not? This makes my blood boil. Effing twigs, honestly. If you're so far above the normal weight that when you go to a store and one girl bought some clothes in your size and wiped out the entire stock, maybe you should look at losing some weight so that you're a more normal weight. Doesn't have to be skinny or anything, just average or close to average. Tips and tricks to manage sugar cravings. 1. Eat something sweet. 2. That's it. 3. The end. This is actually a really bad way to manage sugar cravings because all you're going to do is you're going to get your body dependent on sugar so that it's going to crave sugar more. You're creating an addiction for yourself. 20 under-the-chin tattoos you didn't know you needed to boost your confidence. Sounds fat-phobic, but okay. How? It works on the assumption that the underside of the chin isn't noticeable, which, as a fat person, mine is. Many fat people have double chins. 2. This assumption is also used in the phrase, boost your confidence. There's stigma attached to having a double chin, being fat, and drawing attention to it may actually decrease your confidence. 3. Literally every photographic example is of a thin person. Again, the assumption that people are automatically thin is fat-phobic. Points 1 and 2 aren't true for everyone who is fat and may even apply to people who are thin, but there are still issues of fat phobia. Man, this person is reaching hard. I don't see how that is even the slightest bit fat-phobic. If you're that worried about something, maybe you have your own personal issues you need to address rather than trying to take it out on everyone else around you. Goji bowl and water for lunch was refreshing after a run in this darn humid weather. Hi, first off, I love your blog and all the nerdy stuff you post, but could you maybe tone it down with all this fitness stuff you post? I don't really follow you for fitness content. Hey, I'm glad you like all the stuff I blog. As for the fitness stuff, I'm sorry you don't like it, but I did used to be a fitness blog before I transitioned to a personal blog. Running, yoga, and fitness are pretty important to who I am, so I do occasionally blog about it. Sorry if you don't like it, but that's just what I like to post sometimes. I hope you continue to like the rest of the blog, though. And I understand that, but as a blogger with a growing following, you said you're at about 6,000 followers right now. It's your responsibility to be aware of the type of people following your blog and make sure you're not posting anything that might offend or trigger them. Again, love the blog, just not the fitness stuff. I'm very confused. I'm not posting anything triggering on my blog. I posted my lunch today and maybe a few pictures of yogis and runners weekly. It's not like I'm being offensive with what I'm doing or saying on this blog. And once again, trying to be polite here, but this is my blog, so... When you post about fitness, you're rubbing it in the face of people like me who cannot work out and lose weight. I have a medical issue and bad knees, and my doctor said working out would actually hurt me. So when you blog about that stuff, it's very upsetting to see. I'm asking you to stop doing it, or I'll have to unfollow you. Look, I'm trying to be nice here, but that stuff about your doctor is just not true. Bad knees aside, you can do something else to lose weight. Do you get triggered by runners on the sidewalk? I don't understand. I'm not going to stop blogging about my running and fitness, so just unfollow me, I guess. F you and your thin privilege, and F you for not seeing how your actions hurt people. There it is. All right, I don't feel bad anymore. F you too. Enjoy your excuses and blaming others for your own insecurities. I'm going for a run. This person is ridiculous. I love how the op responds, though. What, do you get triggered by people running? Like, is the whole world just supposed to get fat and depressed so that no one else feels left out because they're not thin anymore? Actually, just smelling and looking at food can temporarily cause weight gain because your body thinks you're going to eat that and it anticipates how much room it will take up. So, yeah. Yeah, this is so true. This guy should work out with me. Whenever I go to the gym, I look at the heaviest weights I can, and man, I leave with such a huge pump. It's awesome. Lose weight is not evidence-based advice. This is so true. I mean, unless you count all of the medical journals and the studies and all of the personal experiences that people have had. But outside of that, it's not evidence-based. Just because I'm fat doesn't mean I'm not healthy. I probably work out and eat healthier than most. Healthy isn't a size, it's a lifestyle. To some extent, this is true. You know, some people are going to have a little bit of extra fat on them that's difficult genetically or for whatever reason to get rid of. But there's a difference between having some fat on you and being fat or being obese or morbidly obese. Weight is related to your health. And if you're significantly overweight, you're not healthy. That doesn't mean that someone can't be slightly overweight and not be more healthy than a skinny person. And a very skinny person could be very unhealthy. I think I'm going to take a break from being around thin people for a while. I've been living with thin people for 4 years now, and it's been absolutely exhausting as a fat person. Yeah, physical activity can do that to you. Last I checked, my scale has since been gotten rid of, as per instruction from my therapist. I hover a little over with the 180 to 185 range. I'm well below average height, so this is considered overweight. And I'm perfectly physically healthy. Yes, I get winded going upstairs, and I like to eat food. Just because I'm fat doesn't mean I'm unhealthy. You get winded walking upstairs. Yes, you are unhealthy. Before and after pictures help no one, no matter the reason. Yeah, that's so true. I mean, with the exception of, the people that did it for motivation for themselves, people that have gone through it to motivate them to keep going, people that see it and get motivated to want to do something like that, with the exception of all those people. But for the people that see it and just feel bad about themselves and don't want to do anything, yeah, there's no help at all. The myth that our weight is in our exclusive control is more damaging to women than almost any other social fallacy. This belief itself is a fallacy. Don't get me wrong, there is a very, very small minority of people that might have some sort of medical reason that it's not within their control. Anything outside of that, your weight is within your own control. The morning after pills weight limit is an example of structural medical fat phobia. Now, that's actually an example about how doses change depending on a person's size and body weight. Am I weird to be like possessive of shrill? I see a lot of thin women being like, oh my god, portrays such great women and female friendships. And yes, it does, but also this is for me, not you. You watch it to stop being that woman who is casually fat phobic, okay? Yes, this is weird that you think because you're overweight and a character in a show is overweight that skinny people should not be allowed to watch it and it's only for you. That is very weird. Body positivity is respecting your body enough to change or get help when you're at an unhealthy weight. Respecting other people despite whatever their bodies may look like. Treating your body well. Accepting yourself for the things you can't change. Being or making an effort to be comfortable in your own skin. Body positivity is not fat acceptance, encouraging unhealthy eating behaviors, disrespecting of smaller or bigger bodies, an excuse for excessively overeating, people to stay excessively overweight. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, smash that like and subscribe buttons. If not, let me know why down in the comment section so I can make the next video better. I'll see you guys on our next video tomorrow.